So demanding. So we might need a backup plan here. Might need a backup plan. But, you know, more ways to exploit the players for financial gain. Travis says he doesn't know how Twitch chat don't know. Twitch chat are just pretending not to know, Travis. You know, they're just trying to protect their public image. Do you think this series will be close? Yeah, I think this will actually be a bit of a dogfight, really. Come on. Waiting. Come on, stream recordings. You can do it. Loading. How about ankles? Maybe. Maybe we could just go like a little bit more niche. Sell them in the Overwatch shop. Wait. We combine in-game items, but every player has a spray and that's their toes. Surely that's not been done before. Alright, what am I doing? This is Crazy Raccoon versus Way. Loading. That'd go hard. Alright, let me grab this waterbed. Maybe I'll grab a sandwich as well, yeah. I might grab a sandwich, grab a water, and then we can lock in for this final game.
Launching the all-new XL2566X Plus, which uses the newly developed Fast TN panel and upgraded Diac 2 technology. This monitor has inherited the XLX monitor stand design. It has incorporated industrial-grade bearings into the height adjustment mechanism, allowing easier and smoother adjustment to the exact desired height. The new monitor series continue to evolve, refining details to ensure players can perform their best consistently in games.
back just in time. What are we spamming? You guys, when you pay someone online to play for you some hours, we can make all pros sign a contract that stipulates that they reserve 4 hours to play with fans. Who wouldn't pay a few bucks to have your ePal Violet tell you to jump off a bridge? Or maybe you want to play with Kevster who makes the occasional oh or wow every 30 minutes. Possibilities are endless. I mean, it ticks all the boxes, right? I think it'd make money. It exploits for pros. We could slip it into the contract without any of them noticing. I think it ticks a lot of the boxes, honestly. Alright, feels like I'm not going to get time to eat. I'm going to have a bite in this sausage sandwich. Oh, thank you as well, XC Wild. I think I missed that one while I was in my sandwich, but thank you very much. Welcome. Or welcome back, I should say. 2 months. All right. Antarctic Peninsula, Japan versus Pacific. So, Pride on the line. Japan won yesterday, barrel over MFC. Now, a chance for redemption for the Pacific region. Antarctic Peninsula, Farah ban initially from 99Divine. VortexWolf going to ban Juno in response. Now, Juno is normally a sort of anti-Malga type ban. Hey, Ali. No reruns just yet. We're just about live. This is going to be confusing when I play the rerun later and I say it's not a rerun, even though it is a rerun, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right. Antarctic Peninsula to start. Antarctic Peninsula to start. And it's going to be Hazard coming out here from VortexWolf. Ramatra on the side of 99Divine now. We're on labs here. So I feel like it's still a reasonable enough one for Ramatra to be Hazard. I feel like both are viable here. There is enough high ground to play around. Both teams will meet on the high ground first, meeting outside here. So in theory, for Ramatra, can bully the Hazard out of position a lot here. Wall comes out from Kalios just to prevent that shield getting too much value as his heals will cut off. R3K is going to rotate over to point, and they're playing on the low ground now, but now a chance for Kalios and Remy to try and set themselves up for a more high value dive. Coming off the high ground right now, Kalios dives on, tries to clear the Kiriko out, just deep peeks it though, and Kalios takes so much damage. Both teams are going to trade for tanks right now, so both tanks have a similar experience trying to zone the backline, but 99Divine, because they rotated to point sooner, actually got the flip during all of that as well. So now it's going to slow down, should be able to keep this one contested. A Genji battle underneath, but Paley is there providing support to help with that one. And 99Divine good for the first fight. Clean up off the back of this. Edison is the last one left. He'll get taken down as well. And looking really good for this. No ults to speak of. R3K going to go over onto the Malga now on the retake as well. There is some theory that Hazard actually matches up a bit more nicely into the Malga now since they fixed that bug. R3K is going to reposition here. R3K will be pretty happy just to try and mirror the Hazard as much as possible. The opposite, obviously, true for Kalios. He wants to avoid getting face checked by this Malga, find some more of a high value target. Slide is committed from Zessin, but he will be okay. Soggy battling it out. Lucio Genji's side fight. Kalios is going to try and get involved, overload that one here. Wall comes through. They're all okay though, 99Divine, and they have both support ults ready to go here as well. R3K needs a little bit of help. No Suzu for Anian, so R3K is going to have to DP concede for high ground now. But Luckily, there's a staircase. He can go right back up there. Wall comes out. Kitsune Rush trade will now happen. Beats available for both Lucios. They come and fling it in. Nice shot from Annie and takes care of Kiru. That means Kiru can't be there for beat as well, so this beat from Paley will go a long way. All over Sakume. Pali now getting a lot of help from his team to finish that kill onto Edison. Kalios is able to find one trade. I don't think he can find a lot more. And that's 2 fights in a row for 99Divine. They've won the snowball. And this touch is going to be very strained for VortexWolf. Really just a mistake from Kiru, trying to get so involved in that fight. Wow, really, it was just going to be a bigger ult trade. They needed that beat to layer in there, VortexWolf. They're coming back with DPS ults. But they're going to have to try and... They're going to have to get the touch. They're going to hit by this overclock. Can start early with the overclock. They're going to beat in really aggressively, actually. Suzu and CP have forced out Blade to keep chasing. They do catch Annie in here. And Remy will get the job done. 2 opening picks very quickly there. But that was 2 ults in response to nothing here. And 99Divine are going to be very happy to tank that fight in exchange for a overwhelming ult advantage coming back. R3K nearly has the cage. If they can get that cage, combine it with Blade, combine it with the overclock, should just be a pretty guaranteed fight win as long as R3K finds some people with that cage. Kalios will get cleared off the high ground right now. VortexWolf, and maybe needs to do something creative here. Needs to be very cautious of the cage. But if they just stand AFK, they'll just slowly but surely get bullied out of all the space. And then they'll win anyway. Overclock to clear some of that space now. Body shot onto Sakume, and VortexWolf looks like they just want to disengage this one for free. Overclock back, and actually Edison catches him right now. Cage comes out, but R3K is awfully deep. Blade over the top from Soggy. They're all in the cage trying to help them out, but that just makes it all the easier for Soggy to clean everyone up. Couple of damage slashes onto Kalios, a bit of extra damage. That'll be the retake, and that'll be first point going the way of 99Divine.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
All right, Pacific coming out swinging on this one.
Score 0-1.
What are we talking about? Guys, the Overwatch is on. Alright, here. This is, yeah. Limited highlights. This is the big beat trade. This is the one where, yeah, this is the crucial mistake here from Kiru. Getting too aggressive when there's more ults to trade. Replay of the retake, but again, expensive here for him. So, really just a well-managed situation. Really well-managed situations. Managing the situation as well, securing a massive ult advantage. I'm going to play the Mauga here again, but this map here on sub-level, a little bit trickier, I think, for the Mauga because of the big high ground in the middle. So as soon as they drop to force point, RPK can be caught out of position, Kai's can go over the top. But now, though, they're just going to use Lucio and Genji to start forcing the objective. So he's actually going to go for a flank, but he gets taken down for that aggression. They try to follow in. Paley is in deep as well. RPK is joining the raucous fight in here. We'll have to stomp out of that one. They've taken a lot of damage. Paley won't be so lucky, won't get out of this one. And Soggy punished for that early aggressive move. But we chase all the way out. First fight pretty easily at the end for VortexWolf. Now they have to try and retake. And this is where it can be quite tricky here, because if they commit too many resources to point, VortexWolf can just go over them. Trying to take a bit of space here on the side, clear out this hazard. They've got a few angles and Kalios will be forced to leap backwards. Trying to start by forcing point. Pressure onto Soggy again, and Soggy dies again. First death. And it might just be over. RFK's kind of committed, but they probably just need to go back, really. They're going to try and keep peeking, but Edison will bully back in this Mauga. Chases up as well, see if they can get any stagger kills. Wall doesn't catch anything. 99Divine get out successfully. But a couple of cheap fight losses there for 99Divine, and a very, very slender support ult advantage here for VortexWolf. Maybe the bigger, more notable one is that Kalios is much closer to the downpour than RPK is to the cage. Starting on the high ground again right now, trying to pocket Soggy through. They put in a lot more resources. Suzu comes. I don't know if it catches him. We're actually going to TP to help with Bowen, and Kalios is punished. This time, both teams respond in kind. They leave Zessen behind, though, as they try and help the side fight. So it is traded out. Kitsune Rush comes through. Anian doesn't have hers yet to match it. They're all over the Sojin, though. R3K's doubling down. Gets the stomp kill. Beat out from Kiru, not in time. And now Paley a chance to beat. Both teams down players. they can start forcing points. 75% progress already for VortexWolf. Kitsune Rush to start forcing it now from Anium. Just want to clear Kalios off here and get the flip. Stop attempt there, catches Kalios, but he still has the momentum from his leap to get out. He is bullied back. Remy goes for it. The beat answers that one. Remy was maybe dead even as the beat came out anyway. Paley not to Novo. Boot here onto Kalios. Wants to try and catch him, but it's actually Paley who gets caught by that instead. And Edison's maybe going to try and look for another one here. Disruptor shot, have a choke. Oh, catches a second one, yeah. Steady Eddie, good for 2. And now this retake's going to be a lot simpler for VortexWolf. They can walk up now, overclock to keep going if they want, but 99Divine may have to try and slow it down for their respawners. RPK is for Cage. Might be popping that Cage as soon as he gets it. Will drop that Edison in. Edison needs for pocket. Doesn't get Masuji, doesn't get anything. R3K is awfully low. Downpour out in there as well, but they're still trapped in the Cage. And Zessin, he's just doing so much damage to him. Slide away from that slash as well. Body block from Soggy with the deflect too. And 99Divine, they convert that fight there despite the late picks from Edison. And now, right in the balance again. No ults for VortexWolf here. 99Divine, if they can, they want to try and win this next fight slim. Win it just for one single ultimate. Dash out from Soggy. Wall comes out, doesn't catch him. Deflect and dash have been used now, so Soggy needs help with this touch. Soggy's going to keep trying to contest, just tiptoe the point. Disruptor shots to try and clear this hazard right now. Happy to play the slow game here, 99Divine. Even if they have ult advantage, they have control of the points. If they can drag this out into the last fight, they really won't mind. Swinging onto the high ground, RPK's taking a lot. Double DPS ult now comes out. They were patient, but all of a sudden they explode with both DPS ults. They will get all the cleanup as a result of this here, but a bit of a heavier investment than they want. Late trade onto Paley won't be that consequential. Lucio can always come back fast. But it's going to be a race to support ults now. VortexWolf have got Edison going over to Tracer to help with this touch as well. Holding close, want to make it difficult here for them to touch. Someone from VortexWolf has to commit to points. If they can fight forward here, 99Divine, they can get a 5v4. Oh, they just kill Kirill on the way in. That means no beat as well. They come through. Blade in response right now from Remy, but he gets shut down again. Zessim takes him out. The Kitsune Rush comes through, and VortexWolf end up desperately short of both support ults. They get the Kitsune Rush now, but it's too late. And 99Divine, good for both rounds. They'll clean up the Kiriko on point. They'll clean up the Lucio as well. Kiru still won't get to the beat. And there we go. 2 in a row for 99Divine. Pacific, pretty strong. Why do Surgeons hold their rail shot at 100 shards? Yeah, it's really just to gatekeep. I think especially in these comps where, like, for someone like Zessin, for example, like, if you look at what Zessin's going to have to do a lot of, right, he's going to get to farm a bit of rail off the hazard, but then he's got to worry about a Genji engaging on him or a hazard or somebody flanking, right? Like, we see loads of Lucio Genji sort of side fight. What you do is you farm the rail, and once you have that rail, it just makes you way harder to push, right? Way scarier to try and dash for the Genji to take that one-on-one with a Sojin who has that fully charged rail. So if you're playing against a dive composition, you farm up your rail, and then you just hold it, basically for when the other team makes their aggressive move. Even if you just hit a body shot on that Genji, you're going to force him to deflect, you're going to force him to maybe even dash out as well. You're able to keep yourself safe, you force the Genji's cooldowns, then you can start charging up your next rail and do more damage. So that's why I think, especially versus dive compositions, but it's applicable in really all comps too, but especially versus dive, keeping hold of that rail can be super high value, just to help keep those divers off you. Yeah, even if we're not talking dive, it also like makes it really scary and for everyone else to peek as well. Or they at least have to like risk it. Divine just have better ult control over for the whole thing. Yeah, agree massively. It was maybe a little bit scary at a certain point where they use that blade and overclock towards the end of this point here, the sub-level. But for the most part, yeah, managed the ult game a lot better. Cage value was good both times. Support ult's got more value. I think especially in the big complicated ult situations, you know, like go back to that Kiri mistake here on Labs. where Kira goes flying into Annie and Annie gets the kill. And it's like, well, Kira had beat. We're still trading support ults, you know? You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you might not be able to get beat on when it's going to be that sort of big ult trade. So yeah, it just felt like 99Divine ahead of them in quite a lot of parts of it there. Alright, let me finish this sandwich if I can. Annie and best hero of the Kiri? Yeah, it's certainly probably the hero I've seen her on most, but look good on it when we have both in OWCS in North America as well as here in Pacific as well. I presume she's in North America, but I don't know for sure. Oh wait, did she say she was there for school or something? Or for, maybe not school is the wrong word, but like college? Or was that someone else I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of someone else. Oh, okay. Yeah, as soon as you said Korea, it like rang up, like a bell went off in my head. Do we know the roster of any other Chinese teams? I feel like a few of them have been posted, right? But I can't remember all of them. None of them, like, stuck out in my head, really. Yeah, same, Joe. 100%. I read that same thread as you. And, in one ear, out the other. No retention of it. You're Jimmy and Jeremy. Have a goose. Oh, here we go. This one. No rally. Who's Jeremy? I don't know, the name rings a bell. I mean, maybe seen him on Pro Chaser or something, but the name rings a bell. But no strong memories of him. What's this one? Oh, okay, oh yeah. Custer Jimmy? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one you're thinking of. I know, here. Faraway, Gaga, and Pineapple, probably the names that stand out, but I mean, this is one. If this is still here, he was saying looked quite good in scrims, so we'll see. Oh yeah, Super Rich is one of these Chinese names as well. Okay. Yeah, decent enough team. Chance for second place and all that. Oh, really? Oh, okay. CC Believer. Alright, Lucio ban. So, Mauricio, Lucio ban from VortexWolf. Seems like the implication here is maybe they want to play some kind of Anabrig. Some kind of dive. Winston ban in response from 99Divine. Obviously, feels like they want to disrupt such a thing. Anyone know how to attend the event in China? I don't know. Wouldn't it, have they started selling tickets already? Oh, you're going to be in Hangzhou at the time anyway? What are the chances? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Maybe Ziz knows or someone or anyone else. I don't know if they've started selling tickets already. I mean, it is like a month away, right? So you sort of, you think they would. Fredo? Do we need to get our tickets from a Fredo? Your family is from Hangzhou. Oh, okay.
Introduce you to Taeyeon.
Not your first time
He
there,
takes care of my mech when I'm back home.
I'd guess, at least.
If that's true, he must have lots of experience.
Yeah, I imagine they should just... I imagine they should be selling tickets soon, if not already. When do we find out dates for Stockholm? No idea. I mean, it's just going to be at DreamHack again, right? So I guess when we get the DreamHack dates, we should get those dates as well. Alright, let me crank this volume again. And we'll look in for Mauricio here. So Kalios will be playing the Diva. R3K also playing the Diva. And a Kiri on the side. I think someone mentioned, yeah, if they just ban Lucio, can you not play Juno instead? Yeah, I think on this map you can just play some version of it. We're going to see Anian onto the Juno Brig. But actually, Remy just with the immediate opening pick here as well. So that's going to put a stop to any of 99Divine's forward momentum so far. And VortexWolf keep control of his choke. Gonna turn it into a bit of a scrap. Farah Diva going to be very oppressive to walk through. Soggy is onto the Tracer now. Soggy will probably just try and play for point here. Try and blink through underneath, start forcing the objective. Try and pull VortexWolf in different directions. R3K is going to fly underneath, try and take a little bit of space. Soggy is there as well. Soggy can go to point if he wants, but he's got more interest and pressure in this Farah. Now he'll move over to point. Sojin, Edison's going to drop on him here. Half HP. Edison slides away, but maybe just into more trouble. But Edison hits the shot from close range, and VortexWolf will stabilize around him. They have got space down 99Divine. Space for Zessin to take on the Ash, but they are a player down. Trying to find another pick here. Zessin trying to even up the player advantage. R3K has got awfully deep here, I think, actually. Swing onto the Farah right now. Dynamite comes out. R3K gets DMX on coast, though, sent off the map as well. R3K went so deep during all of that here. And just a little bit rushed from 99Divine, right? They force VortexWolf back through point pressure. They take all of the space. And then R3K just doubles down and goes too aggressive while Soggy is still respawning. Impatience there from 99Divine. And it means VortexWolf will move back to their forward hold, and 99Divine, they're going to have to do it all again. They have the Ray, they have the Bob to do it. Again, Bob could be a good force point ult here. There's an angle from underneath.
Taking care of you.
VortexWolf are already conceding a little bit of space here. Realise it's going to be a fight on point. Soggy's going to get the kill onto Kiryu out of nothing. So no Kitsune rush from Bob to initiate point. Kalios is going to give a nano to respond with right now. Zessin doesn't really get that far away right now. They're dealing with a Farah. Burn damage onto Remy as well will finish it off. The Ray keeps them alive through the nano boost. And now they can flood forward to point. Kalios is 1 HP here. Does get D-Mech. Doesn't choose to invest for self-destruct here. So no recontest attempt for VortexWolf. There we go. Does Kalios have a good enough Winston to merit the ban? He has played it in the past here. So maybe they just don't want the comp matchup. I guess because the alternative, what would he be banning? What would he ban instead, right? Maybe Zarya wouldn't be the craziest ban, but maybe they want to try and save that for a map where Zarya is more prevalent. Alright, Jewel underneath. Kirill will hit one dink. force Zess into DP. The payload's just moving through the first part of this second point though, so 99Divine in no rush to make any aggressive moves. Remy's going to maybe get over the top here. Booped back by Paley. Kiru again trying to harass from a different angle this time, but not finding all that much of anything. Whoa, Paley! How have we ended up in this room? How did we end up here? Wandered into the room, caught between a Diva and a Pharah, and the pick on the Tracer from Edison as well. Just means the free push part of the map is over here, and VortexWolf can get the stop at that corner. Now holding close, 5 ults in the bank for VortexWolf. 99Divine as well. One thing that is true about this version of the comp is on the fight. Oh, Kiru's going to get another pick, so more time with the clock. What's true about this 99Divine comp? Alright, Kiru. Let me finish my sentence without getting a pick, will you, Kiru? What's true about this 99Divine comp? Don't do it again, Kiru. What's true about this 99Divine comp is some of the ults aren't really that high value. The self-destruct for Pulse Bomb, they don't really filter into this sort of big ult rotation. Even the rally here from the sort of low ground to high ground fight, not very easy to convert or get consistent value out of. Trying to force for payload again. Self-destruct force from R3K. Should be able to get back into mech, it seems. Yeah, is back in there right now. VortexWolf still haven't used any of their ultimates, though. Kiru is going to keep peeking that point, making it difficult for Soggy. He's going to try and go through the house instead, but hard to get through the house against this Pharah as well. VortexWolf really just have control of everything right now. Nano comes in, Nano Barrage attempt. Ruddy Bear bashes, but Barrage actually. Zessin still dies from Kalios here, but they've managed to survive. Kalios is anchoring point right now. They rate push forwards to try and kill the backline here. They will get one. Edison's half HP as well. R3K gets demegged though for that push. And Kalios has stopped any cart progress during all of this. So even though 99Divine, they win the fight, they don't win it cleanly enough. And Anian maybe just stuck in behind here. They're trying to pocket it out. R3K still doesn't have mech. Kitsune rushing out from Kiru to try and punish this baby Diva. R3K still needs 20% to get back in that mech. And 99Divine, they have to slow it down. The Kitsune rush is a waste in the end from Kiru. All of a sudden, that ult trade looking pretty good for 99Divine considering they got out and they got their mech back. Now coming through, Bob is out. Don't know where Bob is. Oh, he's just underneath by the payload now. They're going to try and swing, catch Remy with that one as well. And now Zessin can get control of this high ground. They have all of the map really now, 99Divine. And it's on VortexWolf to try and do a retake. But they're going to have to try and do it through this Diva here, which should in theory limit a lot of Edison's opportunities with Overclock. He's going to pop it now. Matrix comes through. R3K tanking a lot of it. He's low HP already. Has to be careful not to get D-Max. Oh, doesn't get the jump quite right on the double thruster, so it doesn't have the same height, but I think he beefed it anyway here. So they reclaim a bit of space with this. But oh, Zessin again, he's gone super deep. Zessin just on the flank, forces for TP out as well. Zessin now has this incredible angle to start shooting point. Kalios with a bomb out onto point. Can't give a touch afterwards. Edison's going to have to go get it first. They all double down to point. Kiru is there as well, but they just accept their fate. And really Zessin with the playmaking, opening that one there through the flank. A couple of times though on that second point, he actually caught the Pharah. And yeah, Remy doesn't want any more of that. We'll be going over to the Genji instead. Kalios now on to the Zarya. Thought he might try and pull it out at a certain point. Obviously, we'll have to take a perk reset here as a result. But matches up very nicely into the Diva. No energy just yet, but we'll start to take some of the space for his team. Sakumi is playing very deep, trying to build up the last bit of that nano. But 99Divine, they already have their support ult. So once that payload gets stopped by VortexWolf, they can start investing these support ults to clear that space. They're already pushed back to the high ground. Paley has this rally ready to go. Look like we're maybe lining up a double bash attempt. Gonna go all the way across, are we? Still with the payload for free. Now they want to go top right. It's going to be a raid to start it off with, actually. Torpedo swing round the corner. They have to back up into the raid. Remy is going to try and dash out. They are all quite low, and Kalios gets caught. Zessin's going to get the payload moving now. Nearly has that Bob to finish it. Sakumi has the nano. Maybe just need it onto Remy and need Remy to carry. Find some trades for a set of nothing. But as long as Paley saves that bash for it, he's actually going to bash it aggressively right now. So no bash for this nano Genji, and Remy finds a kill. Paley tries to go aggressive, just get a kill out of it, but Remy gets 2 with the nano there. And Paley chose aggression rather than marking the Genji. And Remy gets the opportunity. Finds 2 kills. There's still a Bob on point, so they're not out of it yet. Kalios is going to die on point on that ram. R3K is going to be forced to bomb. Remy's pushing for another kill behind here. Soggy is 1 HP on point. They come to deal with him, but the Bob helps out. Now on point, R3K 1v2 it looks like. Sleep on point. They're coming back. Both supports are with R3K right now. Zessin's there too. They clean up Edison. They clean up Sakumi. They will get the full push. They run out of time while they're doing it. But they do finish the map.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
All right. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's that kill for Soggy. Actually, all Zessin, all these highlights seem to be Zessin pill, don't they? This was the big one. Nicely done. Forces for Kiriko out, and then all of a sudden they just control all of the map, don't they?
Do something.
And all right. Pretty happy with that if you're 99Divine. Obviously, you're a map up already. This is VortexWolf's map pick, and you've gone pretty toe for toe on this one as well. What? Something in my eye. Alright, looks like we'll be getting a lot more of the same here.
When was my last trip to
Interested to see Kiru not playing the Brig in these situations, especially when we're in a Diva mirror here. Feels like it does open stuff up in theory for R3K, but we didn't really see that translate into reality. Edison will be on the Ashe here at least, out of spawn. We'll see if he commits to that mirror. Remy going to be playing the Genji again.
Defend objective A.
Decent value for the sort of cameo we got at the end of third point, honestly. Swing round. Trying to clear this Tracer out of the way. Just trying to take a bit of space underneath. Destin's really staring that down. But shot by Edison will force Zessin to deep peek. They can take a few steps forward. Trying to respond right now, Zessin. Finding nothing, though. Trying to get their Genji into a more meaningful position here, VortexWolf. Now, Kalios is going to try and close the gap here a little bit on Zessin. He's getting marked there, so he's going to make a move onto the Ana behind right now. Kiru is on the Brig this time, but nowhere near his Ana. And Sogi's just going to find that one-on-one. The Brig comes back now. Sogi is stuck behind. Will get traded for it, but the Ana pick. R3K is able to follow up here. Needs to be careful not to go too far high here, R3K. Can't afford to lose his mech in this situation. Sogi coming back, just respawned right now. Obviously, he will be on Tracer, so he can come back pretty quickly. Kalios has lost his HP trade. Now back it up. Regain control of the choke right now. Ults not up yet for anyone. Raver closest for 99Divine and Nano the closest for Tsukumi. Remy's going to try and clear this Diva. Kalios has just flown in and killed Zest. It just gets a one pop out of nothing, so I guess Kalios has cracked this one wide open. Now he's going to fly in onto the Brig 2. Forces Paley back. Shield up though. Paley's got a pretty difficult cross to do in all of this, and Edison's actually found a pick on Annie, and while this is all going on, they were focused on trying to peel Paley. Easy for me to say. Sleep onto R3K, and VortexWolf have slowly but surely just cracked this point wide open off the back of that Kalios pick. Soggy is good for a trade. R3K is actually going to bomb. They want to try and clutch here right now, trying to deny the remake. Can't deny the remake here. And Kalios, R3K and Soggy are actually just alive behind. R3K is going to play the Mega. Nano Boost comes in aggressively onto Zessin again. He needs full pocket here, but he's getting full pocket. No one is with Kalios on this dive. I think they're trying to focus people behind him, but Nano gets no value, and now a ray on point from Annie, and they will swing with all of that. Bomb comes out, so Annie has to de-peek now. Shield up. R3K actually loses the mech to that there. Mustn't have had boosters to get away from that, so they get the whole 99Divine, but they lose their mech for it, so there's a huge opening right now for VortexWolf. They have Bob to force the point as well. 60% for R3K. Desperate for this mech. Soggy's hiding on the side here. I think Edison knows he's there. He keeps checking. Trying to follow up the last of it. R3K nearly has it, but Rally gets value onto Remy though. No chance to blade in this one. Kirill will respond with a rally of their own, but the mech is back for R3K. Pack goes Anian's way. Just trying to make sure Anian lives. They stay alive on this high ground. Anchor onto point from Soggy as well. Then they can drop down and deal with it. Good rally from Paley to save the day there. Just about got the time, and now this time they have the mech. Soggy is hiding close with Pulse Bomb. Kalios has found him. Soggy will be forced out. Now a chance with this Bob and this Blade. Can Bob first to start forcing point here if you want VortexWolf? Make it a little bit easier for Remy to get in with this Blade. Edison swinging now. Opportunity to throw this Bob towards point. Bob's going towards point. Soggy is in the back. Anna's very far away, looking for the Brig, but getting poked out by that Anna. Zessin's actually died and using this Bob in response. Will stalemate out of a point. Soggy's still trying to make this one work. Goes all the way through. Everyone finds the pulse bomb onto Edison. Thought they were marking it, but not really. Now the blade comes out all over this brig. Kalios will finish the kill. Nothing too much more to slice at right now. Looking for the Tracer. Soggy is in so deep versus both backliners. Has the recall. Will try and blink out here. Zessin's back on Widow of all things. And there's no one to shoot at. Gonna need to take a more aggressive risk here. Zessin's gonna try and come out lower. Genji's right there, down to half HP. One tick left. Zessin doesn't get the grapple he wants. Coming out bottom right. They are gonna contest. Yeah, they're going for it in the end. RPK's getting a few, and Zessin does find the pick from the low ground here. Nano wants a Kalios, and RPK will be demeched right now. Self-destruct going off to Kalios. He has to fly away from him in a sec. RPK is back in mech, and Zessin, he's got a bigger angle right now. Misses the Ana. Sleep goes wide. RPK is all over that Ana now. Should be able to get the kill. Zessin will hit a body shot to help out. They're trying to respond to it, but we're into overtime right now. And 99Divine, they're just going to hold. Just like that, they kept finding opportunities. Kalios eats for pulse bomb and goes for a self-destruct. He won't get it back into mech. Remy can't get on point in time. They had the rally to deal with him anyway. And a full hold for 99Divine. Is Pacific better than Japan? I mean, well, the way this series is going, all that it proves is Japan's first seed is better than Pacific's second seed, and Pacific's first seed is better than Japan's second seed. So we'll be denied the real decider game between obviously Varel and 99Divine. Boarding Elf, have the games been? Yeah, not that. I mean, the Crazy Raccoon Way series was about as interesting as it could be, considering it wasn't actually that close. But not the most exciting morning here. I was sort of expecting a little bit more out of both games today, or the last two games today. The one we're in now, and the Way versus Crazy Raccoon. So mad about to you? What do you mean? You were told it. How can you be mad? You were told it was going to happen. Chris warned you about the slingshot. He told you exactly what would happen, and then it happened. Pacific finals weren't close and Japan's were, so 99Divine are better than Japan. Yeah, I mean, it was a spirited showing from Way, I think, in that one. Spirited showing from Way, but the gap was notable. It should be said that they ended up almost just in a ball mirror for like 90% of the series, which you know, feels like it can't feel that optimal against Crazy Raccoon if you end up in a ball mirror the entire time. Good way to learn, yeah, but this is the match. This is the match. Needs to get the results going. You heard 99 scrimmed with Vortex before, and 99 started off-rolling after winning the scrim, and their coach Undyne cancelled the scrim on the spot. Ha! Okay, yeah. But it's alright. He won't have to cancel this one, because if it's over, they'll just get 3-0'd and they'll be saved. The Mercy ruling. Way always fun to watch. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, even, you know, one of the better 3-0s we've seen this week in Asia. Who do you think is going to come out of promotion relegation? I don't know who. Isn't Face It Masters League still going on? So I don't know who the other teams are. Like in with Sakura and Vision. Same with North America. Not sure who's coming out from the Face It Masters. It's the Tamaguchi Lauren team. Okay. I know. I probably still favour Sakura actually, and Vision. Maybe some of Vision depends on like what happens to Imo, right? Who are TA? Or is TA the Tama team we just talked about? That's regular season. Oh, does Face It Masters have its own playoffs as well? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. The promotion relegation games aren't until I think it's the 13th of April. I feel like somebody asks me every day, and I'm never sure when I say the date. Yeah, 13th of April, Sunday the 13th of April. So there's still a while away yet, so I guess it's time for something to happen, but I don't know what his chances are, really. Japan was single elimination, so Niam and Lazuli might be better than Vortex. Yeah, I thought Niam were doing quite well when I saw, like... I didn't watch too much of it, but I sometimes would have it on in the background while I was, like, doing some other stuff. And it felt like they were doing quite well. Cloudy team will win. Deep inhale, deep inhale. Who are you using Wikipedia is insane? He's actually had quite a storied career for a player who hasn't been in the starting roster all that often. Whoa, okay. Whoa, pardon me. Rig now. Getting banned out here from VortexWolf as they take us to New Queen Street. So implication here is maybe they just want to force the Diva again, empower the Diva a little bit. Could be Hazard as well, I guess. But I don't know if that... I feel like you'd be happy to play into a Brig as for Hazard. 99Divine going to ban Torb, which implies they maybe want to play a Hazard of their own here. So maybe it'll be like a Hazard Kiri Lucio coming out from 99Divine. I've seen Africa, to be fair, mostly play Ramatra and Malgra and everything as well, so could still be that too. Alright, we'll see what teams lock in right now, but would be surprised if Kalios isn't on the Diva here after that Brig ban. Looks like we can actually try and play a greedier version of it as well with an Ana Zen. To be fairness, Ana Zen, this type of map, if Africa rolls out the Malgra, he might actually be in quite a spot of bother. A lot of damage. Discord and Nade are going to do big work against this. It's quite a long open map. Hard for Africa to find the engagers. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Africa maybe even just swap onto the Diva himself after this. Alright, let me crank the volume again. Locking in. Okay. So yeah, difficult one for Africa to close the distance on the backline on this type of map. Eyes on him. Soggy will have to do quite a lot as well right now. If I'm Remy though, I just want to find Soggy, run into him, limit his movement. You can see Discord already onto Soggy early. Has 2 blinks ready to go. Can't get around this pillar right now. Discord orbs coming from Kiru on this angle right now. We'll get body shot and force a little bit back. Still has line of sight to it. There we go. Pressure from Soggy onto this Zen. See Remy right there to mark him. Make sure his backline stays safe. If Remy can just keep trading cooldowns here with the Tracer, his backline will have space. If you get a backline like an Ana Zen space, they normally do pretty well. Nade now onto R3K to force him back. They're stealing a few meters during all of this 99Divine, but R3K is really kind of on life support here. He's going to try and stomp in. He actually gets a kill. Maybe he's not on life support. He's got the cardiac overdrive going. He's in so deep, though. They need to help R3K. He's stomped out of the Mega. How on earth? We asked earlier if anyone knows how to rob a bank. R3K knows how to rob a bank. Half HP, slams into 3 people, and gets out alive to tell the tale. Unbelievable from R3K to get away with this one. Now be first fight going away with 99Divine. Kiru now onto the Kiriko.
Keep it moving.
Obviously has Vasuja to help deal with some of those stop timings if his Ana ever gets into trouble.
Keep fighting.
Remy onto the Genji as well. Nano coming back for Sakumi will be the first ult on board. 99Divine getting close to both support ults, but need a bit more. So 99Divine will just keep forcing the payload, playing relatively slow. Stop comes in, tries to catch Kalios. Nade comes out, Nano comes out to try and save Kalios. He's still going to get demech 99% as well, so he can't even self-destruct to get his remech back. He's going to die. R3K is going to get out of dodge again. They're trying to push for the kill. Remy can't find the kill. Pulse one behind. Easy one for Sogi. Just an Ana jumping up and down in front of him. Gets that one. They're all over Edison right now. They'll finish that kill as well. It's just a 99Divine sweep situation. This will be checkpoint for him as Kiru dies on point. And that was only the Pulse Bomb invested here from 99Divine as well. So we've got both support ults, the Cage to keep pushing as well. Kiru is behind on that Kitsune Rush because he started on the Zen. He's only just swapped. Edison though. Rock solid. Gets a valuable pick. Now the overclock to try and clear the Malga. RPK goes in, catches a lot of people in for Cage, but he gets deleted. Kitsune Rush to try and convert the kills. They're trying to kill it. Sakumi gets round the corner and the nade. They're still pushing in. Annie and Paley. They're going to kill everyone anyway. The Cage of the support ult's too much. Kalios tries to move the payload away. Buy him some valuable time here. And 99Divine, they still win the fight. Not as cleanly as they would like though. Edison's pick goes a long way there. And the kill onto R3K means
Let's move.
they're going to have to rely on something a little bit more creative for this next one. It's an overclock pulse bomb flank coming out from 99Divine. They want to pull the trigger. Paley's there as well. Three-person flank from 99Divine. They go for it. Body shot there. R3K dies in main. And actually this flank, maybe a little bit this time. No one was there, so Kalios will just turn around and mark that. Zessin now getting Suzu'd out, getting pocket, but Zessin and Paley are now stuck deep behind enemy lines. VortexWolf are trying to rotate Sakumi forward because there is danger behind them. Edison's going to come here, turn off the forward spawns. R3K is going to engage actually into the backline here, but they're all quite far away. Nade onto R3K, Kitsune Rush. Probably even overkill in the end, really. R3K was cooked. And 99Divine struggling to regroup and set up a proper fight after everyone starting in some unorthodox positions. They're still a little bit split over in this mega area here. Need to just take a normal fight here, 99Divine. They spent a lot of their ults in the fight prior to the one we just saw. So they're still behind. Kalios is going to get demexed and self-destruct force though. So they're still struggling to clean up these players behind. Edison will come back and help deal with some of it now. Now chasing down. All over this. Nade goes up as well. They do get a kill onto Zessin. Okay. VortexWolf. Taking them a while, but they are slowly but surely stabilizing. But Soggy's going to get betrayed. Has a recall as well. Kiru will eventually win that one. But the Ana kill is really painful here for VortexWolf. No chance to Nano Blade, no chance to Nano Diva. The Ana's going to have a very long walk back from spawn. Maybe wants to Lucio as well. I think he's just dead. Dead again on point. What's going on? R3K having a bit of a nightmare in these last few fights. Seems completely out of sync with his team. And VortexWolf have just got the checkpoint for free off that. Now they're pushing to take lead with this Nano Blade fight. 99Divine, they don't really have an answer here. If anything, R3K probably actually has to go really deep and aggressive in this one. Nano Blade onto the high ground slide from Zessin, doesn't get him out of there. Edison finds a rail too. Paley will manage to skate away, but everyone else is forced to die on point. Paley's going to come round for one more death on point. But that's going to be lead over to VortexWolf, and just like this, they're right back in it. Overclock to keep going here for Edison. R3K is going to make the swap onto the Remark. Looks like Edison wants to maybe go left-hand side with this. Kiru was already peeking this angle, so 99Divine have been made recently aware of the threat, but they turn their attention away. Headshot now onto Zessin, catches him and he slides out. Overclock with the 2-tap. A Suzu on top of him to take care of it. Soggy will get 2 trades on this flank. A 3v3 situation. Soggy is behind now with Pulse Bomb. Takumi's trying to get away from him here. Oh, misses the blink onto the high ground. Has to recall. Now the chase down from Remy. Still has deflex, so can't drop the Pulse Bomb. R3K is going to walk in here, but Sleep also hit from Takumi. Still gets traded by Annie and Bo. They will win this fight here, 99Divine, but they hurt so much to concede the lead after such a strong start. Coming back now, they're going to have Ray. So they support up versus support up, but the Ray should be stronger. Pulse Bomb available for Soggy as well to throw into this one. They're coming through left and right hand side right now, VortexWolf, trying to get different angles on this point as Kalios anchors it. Kitsune Rush over the high ground. They'll clear a bit of space, but they're not that close. And 99Divine will turn with the Ray right now. Suzu has been forced. Pulse Bomb is available now for Soggy. They kill Kalios on point, though. He's just dying there. Taking a 1-for-1 trade. Kalios will respawn. And 99Divine will push to retake the lead. Overclock ready to go for Zessin. Kitsune Russian Annihilation to fight on point here. Already super deep though is actually Africa. He's going to get slept. Suzu out of that. Needs a little bit more help. Kitsune Rush and Overclock comes through right now. They're still trying to pocket him through, but Zessin's a little bit split. And we're a bit all over the place here. 99Divine with this push. They don't get the value they want out of the Overclock. Don't get the value out of Kitsune Rush. They still have this Annihilation. But difficult to go deep because it's a very open part of New Queen Street as we approach this final corner. Zessin at it again on the flank here, and here comes R3K barreling down main, has the Annihilation to keep going. They've given him a lot of space though. Nade comes out onto R3K as well. He annihilates and just keeps on blocking, beaming down this D.Va. Pulse Bomb's good from Soggy. That's both DPS taken down by Soggy on the flank. Maybe D.Va out as well right now. Kalios actually chooses to hold onto the bomb here, so he saves the bomb for the retake. Soggy trying to avoid getting headshot, but can't confirm the kill on Kiri before he TP's out here. One more fight for VortexWolf as 99Divine take the lead. Both teams threatening a full cap in this one. End-to-end stuff. Coming back in, Remy has the blade ready to go. No ults to respond with for 99Divine. They're going to concede a little bit of space right now. Back up to the choke. Zessin gets the kill on the flank. Zessin gets 2 on the flank. Was it just a 1v2? Now Remy's going to blade him as well. Deflex has been forced out. Suzu was there. He slides away. Remy just confirmed the kill. Kalios can't get into mech though. And now it's just for 2 of them, VortexWolf. Kiru's respawned. R3K continues to push. They're still moving the payload in. Overclock back from Edison. Finds one immediately onto Paley. R3K is still finding kills. One more form timing. Edison's in the room with him. A block. Not quite enough. Soggy finds the trade again. There is a Malga back on point though, so Soggy can't win this one. Can win the 1v1 though, but it's no longer a 1v1. So we'll try and play his life instead. As for Pulse Bomb ready to go. Just being annoying here. Actually will stick for Malga as well. Cardiac Overdrive used there. Forces out a couple of resources there, but probably not really worth it in the long run. Double support ult now for 99Divine. We're entering the final minute right now. Deep peek from R3K is going to stomp backwards. Haley is on a deep flank here, even though they have the ult advantage, but that's why he's on the deep flank. Hits the dink from downtown. Now eyes onto Kiri as well. Should be able to finish it. Right. Soggy will get the job done. TP out now to help his Sojin as well. Remy is there. Remy will find one trade. Can he find any more? Remy finds 2 actually here. They're still anchoring point. They've turned it into a bit of a dogfight. Edison's going to find another one, and Remy clutches it out for him. R3K is still plowing forward with Soggy though. But the trades are going to help him massively here on the retake. 99Divine, they can't push for the cap. They'll just move the payload as far forward as they can. And they'll take it from there. Anian with the spoilers! Coming in now, Sakumi. Sakumi has Nano Blade ready to go. Surely this won't go wrong for VortexWolf. Nano Blade onto Remy right now, comes through, 4% away from the blade, has the blade now, pulls it out to keep going for the lamppost! Turns their attention onto R3K. Suzu is good, but R3K slept up. He's going to stop out of it as well. This bloody lamppost. Now Soggy is in the back. Recall has been forced out. Pulse Bomb is available. Soggy is all over this backline. Pulse Bomb out before he dies. Doesn't find a kill. But Anian and Destin plowing forward on point. Will get 2. Edison with the flank takes back 1. Trades will favour VortexWolf here. All over Zessin. Slides in, but Zessin's good for that one as well. Now R3K is back on point. Desperation stop. Locked in a cage. Kalios. And they're going to fall. Right, come on, they're going to fall, playing with their food in 99Divine. They will kill Kalios. Remy can't get the touch. And 99Divine complete the 3-0. GG's. Right, hell of a new Queen Street that. What, 111 meters on for both teams? You lost. Made it made it a messy new Queen Street. But yeah, good for it. Secure 3rd place, pride for the region and all that. leave a big element of doubt of which region's better out of Pacific and Japan. And that'll be our group stage done. Where am I going? Oh, player of a match. Zessin? Yeah, reasonable, right? Big picks on Parisio. Actually pretty good on the new Queen Street as well. I have not have a our neutron Sojin. They gave the Korean player of the match because they don't have budget for English translator for interview. I think it was probably good for player of the match, honestly. I mean, Soggy did a lot as well, right? Always does, doesn't he? But I think Zessin was good for it. Don't tell anyone I said it, but they might have been too lazy to get a translator. Okay. It's a secret. It's alright. You can trust everyone here. Secret safe, don't worry. Alright. Bad week to be a VortexWolf fan. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Get off
재신
that.
선수가 POTN 선정이 되면서
Right,
인터뷰도
yeah, Zessin
준비했습니다.
interview.
재신 선수.
Didn't scrim Parisio once.
안녕하세요.
Yeah, figured it out on the
안녕하세요.
day.
승리 축하드립니다. 승리
Solve it when we get there.
부탁드릴게요.
Somehow you full held him. Well,
울프를 이긴
you
팀.
solved it. Solved it first time of asking, didn't you?
독수 선수가
Full
있는
cap, full
팀에서
hold.
아, 예, 예.
The perfect Parisio.
독수를 위해서 열심히 했고요.
All you need is Zessin to go barreling over the wall on second,
오늘
get a pick on a
복수 확실히 잘된 것
Farah.
같나요?
No problem.
네, 확실히 너무 슬퍼하던데 복수한 거 보고 기분 풀었으면 좋겠고.
음?
퍼시픽이 오랫동안 제 편한테 앉아서
Does he not have a face cam? Or is he just not using
안
it?
되겠다라는 마음으로 열심히 했던 것 같습니다.
아니 어제 바렐이 또 그 퍼시픽 지역한테 좀 승리를 거둬가지고 오늘 99 디바인이 승리한 게 되게 중요하다. 사실 저희가 초반부에 그런 얘기를 했었거든요. 그래서 99
Shy?
디바인이 어쨌든 뭐 3대 승리를 거두면서 그 자존심을 뭐 지키는 데 성공을 했습니다.
네.
Alright.
네.
아,
아니 저는 궁금한 게 재신 선수 어쨌든 팀
Bracket done, Ben.
내에서 재신 선수가
Group's
혼자
done.
한국인이잖아요.
그렇죠.
One win for Pacific, one win for
어떻게
Japan.
그게 되게 궁금하거든요. 브리핑을 어떤 식으로 하시나요, 팀원들과?
Never get the Varel versus
전부 다
99
영어를
Divine.
사용하는데
예.
제가 영어 실력이
Victor
어.
will never get the answer on that one.
영유아 수준의 언어로 말하면 잘 알아들어 주더라고요. 그래서 편하게 하고 있습니다.
아, 영유아 수준의 영어라.
전 또 이제 궁금한 게
For real winners
이제
of
언어의
a finance
장점이
department.
모두와 친하겠지만 그래도 유독 좀 재신 선수랑 친한 그런 팀 내 선수가 있을까요?
아무래도 파리랑 R3K랑 좀 오래 알았다 보니까 더 친한
네.
것 같아요.
그래서 그들은 좀 뭔가 브리핑이나 이런 것들이 좀 유기적으로 되게 되는
Ooh,
건데
alright.
재신 선수가 어쨌든
Bloody
그
hell, is that
안에서
only half
보여주는
11?
거잖아요. 근데
네.
아까
God.
뭐 영유아 수준의
As a quick day of Overwatch, I guess.
보통 어떻게 해요?
Maybe
한번 좀
maybe that's what
보여줄 수
happens
있어요?
when it's online and everyone
저는
just
이제
loses
메인
3-0.
딜러다 보니까 딱히 별 큰 말은 안 하고
Yeah, there could be
그냥
some kind of trend there, I think, with that.
상대 왼쪽에 있다.
Could be some
내
kind of
필이다.
trend.
이 정도만 말하긴 해요. 잡았다. 이 정도만.
그걸 어떻게 영어로 한번 해주실 수 있어요?
소전로 이거 데이커민
No such luck, Coleman. It's best of sevens next week, mate.
그냥 이 정도 말하면 알아서 다 해주더라고 팀이.
찰떡같이 알아듣는군요, 팀원들이.
네.
야.
이 정도만 해도 팀원들이.
그렇군요. 그 선수들도 팀원들도 그
Should be sad to miss for you all can eat pizza. Fuck. If you guys go to Pizza Hut, I'm actually going to be so fucking livid. For those who don't know, Coleman and Coleman's my best man, and him and my groomsmen are coming to Nottingham next week, so we can go suit shopping.
무조건 제 편을 이겨야
But Asia playoffs are next week, so I'm going to do those in the morning and then we're going to go. So, the guys, Coleman constantly threatening to
일단은 타 지역,
ditch
특히나
me.
재팬 지역은 무조건 이겨야 된다.
네, 그런 마음으로 열심히 준비합니다. 다들
So,
이기는 걸 자부심이
Hopefully, I
있더라고요.
won't go downstairs to
우리가
find that
더
all my
낫다는
friends
걸.
have gone to Pizza Hut's all-you-can-eat buffet without me.
제신 선수 이번에 어쨌든 그 한국 팀들과 또
We're buying the
경기를
suits you can see the two
치렀었잖아요.
casters are wearing.
그룹 스테이지에서 마무리를 보기도 했었는데
All right, well,
그런
we'll
느낌이
discuss.
없었어요.
We'll
제신 선수가
we'll discuss it on the day. Hey, we'll discuss it on the
어,
day.
저번에 제가 수컵을 한국 대회로 나갔는데
We'll see what
그때는
fits best.
너무 막 얼굴 장난 내밀면 죽을 것 같고 막 제가 쏘면 다 피할 것 같고 그래서 많이 쫄았었는데 이번에
예.
하니까 잘하긴 하는데 다
Get a
사람이라는
picture. We've
걸
got to match for
진짜
wedding
깨닫게
colours.
되는
Got to keep it
그런
all
것 같아요.
on theme.
본인 스스로 레벨업을 했다 느껴지시나요?
많이 배운 것 같습니다. 와서 좋은 경험 쌓고.
예. 이게 그러니까 사실 저희가 뭐 그런 얘기를 했었거든요. 타 지역이 어쨌든 코리아
So we've actually
지역을 상대로
got
한
ages,
세트
right?
혹은
Are
뭐
the
두
games
세트 뭐 이런
starting?
식으로 따내는
Where
그런
am I
한
going?
단계 한 단계
If it's still
트레이닝이
is
되게
this definitely
필요할
still
것
at
같다라는
6?
말씀도 드렸었었는데 팀적으로 그런 얘기가 어떻게 좀 오가나요?
처음에 목표를 아시아를 가면 한국팀 1점을 한번 따보자라는 게 최종 목표였고요. 결국엔.
예.
Is the schedule not on here?
그렇게 열심히 해도 역시 한국팀 잘하기 때문에 쉽지 않다는 점.
다음 스테이지
그게
자신
맞고요.
있습니까?
다음 스테이지요? 그건 이제 그때 보는
Yeah, I
거고.
thought they said they moved it an hour later,
알겠습니다.
but is it on their Twitter?
그리고 이제 또 퍼시픽이라서 좀 생소하신 그런 팬분들도 많았는데
맞아요.
퍼시픽 홍보 한번 좀 부탁드려도 될까요?
Well, Liquipedia says it's in 6 hours, but that's the original time, no?
주 목요일이었나? 목요일에 한번 하는데 다들 많은 관심.
In America they did,
또
yeah.
퍼시픽 지역도 새로 선수들이 많거든요. 여기가 여러 나라들이
Alright, 11
합쳐진 그런 지역이라
Pacific time.
다들 많이 봐주시면
Right, but let's
감사할 것 같습니다.
아, 알겠습니다. 자,
Let's do
퍼시픽
some
너무
time conversion
관심
here.
많이 부탁드리겠고 제신 선수
Where am I going?
앞으로 어떤 프로 게이머가 되고 싶습니까?
Pacific time, London,
앞으로
home, 11
옛날엔
a.m.
약간
Okay, so it is still 6
최고가
p.m.
되고
then.
싶다라는 생각이 많이 있었는데
Wicipedia's right?
요즘엔
Okay, yeah.
사람들한테
I swear,
오랫동안
I
배우게
even
되는
read it somewhere. I
프로게이머가
saw
되고
something about it moving back an hour.
올해
But I guess we're all.
그게 제일
I guess it's all okay.
중요하죠.
So it's going to be in
팬들의
6 hours and 20
남아있는
minutes from now.
그런 선수. 꼭 그런 선수가 되시길 바랄게요, 제신 선수.
감사합니다.
네,
Alright.
감사합니다. 마지막으로
So I think we'll probably do
그
something
팬분들께
similar to yesterday, where we just hit the
한마디
reruns
해주셔야죠,
for a while for anyone who missed any of the Korea action, and then we'll reconvene at
응원
reconvene
덕분에
at that
이길 수
time.
있었고 여기까지 올 수 있었던 것 같습니다. 감사합니다.
Because it's a big day in EMEA. Maybe I'll get a
다음번에도 더
cheeky.
좋은
It's a
모습
really nice day out, so I
기대하겠습니다,
kind
제신
of want to go
선수.
for a walk, but I also
네.
kind of want to nap.
네, 감사합니다. 자, 이렇게
These
제신 선수.
two activities are incompatible. You will walk to the bed, right? I'll walk to Pizza Hut, maybe. I'm actually in time for the Pizza Hut buffet. Sleepwalking. Now we're really problem solving. All right, so yeah, I'll probably get off then because I don't think there's really too much to talk about from that. We've got our fixtures for next week all sorted. We're going to start with Crazy Raccoon against Zeta Division, and then we're going to have Falcons versus Way as well. And then we're going to play best of sevens, double a limb, 2 games a day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for all of that. And then this will determine which 2 teams, well, from Asia, but from Korea, will be going to the first major of the year out in Hangzhou, China. And then tonight, EMEA, NA action. We've got our lower bracket final, which is also a qualification game for Hangzhou, China. And of course, we'll get a grand final after that for both regions as well, which will determine first and second seed. But really, I think the lower bracket final is actually the higher stakes for all the teams in this situation. Qualification, the chance to go to China. It's big. It's big. It's what everyone wants. So, let me... Let me get rid of those.